Scentland, the land of scent. Hello and welcome. Chris back with another fragrance review, the last one of 2015, actually on the 29th of December, the second anniversary of the sad and tragic accident of the legend of Ferrari, Michael Schumacher. Hope he gets better very soon, and really thinking of him a lot, because he caused lots of joyful moments in the past 20 years. Goodness me, time flies. And therefore I'm reviewing a Ferrari fragrance today. It's a special one, it's a great one, and I'll tell you why. It's called Ferrari Uomo, Ferrari man, right? Uomo in Italian is man. And there is the package, there's the bottle, fantastic heavy bottle, nice details there, very nice heavy glass bottle, designed by Ferrari Baschmakoff. This fragrance came out in 2009, and I wore this during the festive days at Christmas, and because I really got curious about it, and I was reading on Fragrantica that it resembles Fahrenheit, and Fahrenheit was always something to me, a genius fragrance, right? But I was never able to wear it because it was a little bit too much for me, and too many people were wearing it. So that got me a little bit off the fragrance. I'll tell you something, and I don't like when fragrances are compared to other fragrances out there. So if loads of people say, well, this is like Fahrenheit, I'm always like, okay. I don't particularly like that, but this time I was intrigued to try it, and I blind bought this bottle, and I took it away to the festive days, and I can tell you that if this was released by Dior, right, as a Fahrenheit flanker, people would be raving about this. This is so good. This is amazing. This is a more refined, much more wearable version of basically something like Fahrenheit. I won't mention the name any further in this review, because this Ferrari almost stands on its own feet, and it radiates this fantastic leathery petrol note in it. Somehow they don't list violet as an ingredient, but somehow Alberto Morillas, who is the nose behind fragrances like CK1 or Tommy or Acqua di Gio, on one hand, on the other hand, P from Givenchy. So he can do aquatic, he can do spicy, he can do whatever the designer house is asking from him. And this time, I think Ferrari in 2009, when this came out, they just told him that, release something which is sophisticated, which is reflecting the brand Scuderia Ferrari's image, the style, the sophistication, the little bit of Mediterranean feel is totally on there. Yet it resembles the classic by Dior a lot, but it's much more wearable. The performance is amazing on this thing, and it's the quality price ratio is the best of all the fragrances I reviewed this year. It's fantastic. This stuff, if you like the vibe of the Dior release in the red bottle, then you will adore this. I think this is just better. In a sense that it's more wearable, and less people are going to wear it actually at the same time. It's more sophisticated, the leather is a bit more obvious. There is Italian bergamot and lemon at the beginning to give it freshness, and then there's a fantastic leathery note with nutmeg, and then patchouli sneaks in there, as well as tonka bean, giving it a bit of a sweetness, but just a bit of. And this is such a nice personality. This fragrance is amazing. I mean, I love to sniff it. And the sprayer is top. The bottle is top. Look at this. The sprayer itself has this red Ferrari color, right? It's detail, man, detail. And look at the stitching of the here at the top. I mean, it's like the gear changer in a car, right? And there's our jumping horse on the top. Is just Ferrari Baschmakoff with the bottle, and the whole presentation is just fantastic. Smell itself is just heavenly. Easy one of the top fragrances that I have in my collection, easily. Obviously, it's down to your taste as well, what you like, what you don't. If you hate Fahrenheit, then you may be not that so enthusiastic about this, although again, this stands on its own feet. It's just the resemblance to the old classic that makes it a little bit more interesting, but it does the job better because it's more modern as well, yet it's sophisticated, and age group, any age, and occasion, any occasion, and it's a signature scent, folks. Maybe better in the cooler weather, or cooler summer evenings if it's in the summer, but other than that, there's no limitation wearing this one. You need only 3-4 sprays max, 2 under your shirt, the rest maybe somewhere else. And this shines throughout the day. I tried it, I test drove it, I didn't test drive a Ferrari during the festive days, so I just test drove the fragrance, right? It was a nice test drive. It was a nice test drive. In fragrances, as if you're driving a Ferrari in cars. Perfect example, perfect. Oh, I really, really enjoy this fragrance. So I'm going to dig into the Ferrari line as well. There's Ferrari leather essence that I have a little bit of sample of. I like that as well. This is even better. So if you're looking for a sophisticated Italian Mediterranean vibe fragrance that is very intelligent, it's not shouting, it's softly spoken, but very much there, very much you're gonna get compliments, you're gonna be noticed. Give this a try. Don't think that this is something from a car manufacturer and it's just another marketing product. No, there's much more. And the fact that Alberto Morillas was hired to do the job and did a fantastic job with this is just lifting the quality of this. And Thierry de Baschmakoff behind the bottle design, the whole thing is just perfect. I really, really adore it. And again, best price quality ratio of this year's reviews in my case, I love this scent. I really love this scent. So Ferrari Uomo 2009, Alberto Morillas, fantastic job. And the nutmeg in here and the leather, the nutmeg and the leather, folks, nutmeg leather. You can't top this. This is really good. Love this thing. Mwah. Fantastic way to end the year. And thanks for your attention throughout the year. It was a pleasure. I'm going to continue in the next year as well. And have a happy new year, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the festive days, and I'll be back. Take care. And if you can find it, try it. Ferrari Uomo. Grazie mille. Ciao.